Hello everyone and welcome back to another reading. Today we're looking into a message from Spirit, and we can choose from 3 different tarot decks and also 3 different crystals. For group number 1 we have the Witchy Cat Tarot. Let's see. 6 of Wands. That's what it looks like. We just had the 10 of Swords, here's 6 of Wands. Nice. And we can also choose here by crystal. This is the Labradorite heart. Group number 2, we have the tarot deck Strange Worlds Tarot. I'm going to do the same thing for you guys here. We have the Hangman here. That's what it looks like. Let's cut the deck. Here we have Strength. Okay. And for you, we have also a heart crystal, but this is the red Jasper. And for group number 3, we have the Everyday Witch Tarot. Here's the Queen of Cups, for example. And let's cut the deck here. 3 of Cups. That's what it looks like. Okay. And then for you guys, we have the clear quartz heart. Okay, see whichever one stands out to you. Maybe more than one, maybe none. Please don't force anything. I have so many other readings on my channel. Most of them, or even 99% of them, are timeless readings. Even if it feels like there's a timing on it, let's say it's a full moon message or whatever, just go with your gut. If you look at the thumbnail and there is a picture, a group that stands out, just go with it. Okay, there might be a message in there for you. So don't limit yourself, be open, trust your intuition. Thank you guys so much for being here, also for liking and subscribing. If you're resonating with these readings and also my energy, is super duper appreciated, you guys. Also, if you want to leave a comment, please do so if you feel vulnerable enough or brave enough to share your story. It's a safe space, okay? And thank you so much, even if you just leave an emoji or just saying hi, whatever. I appreciate it all. And without further ado, let's hop into your guys' messages from Spirit for today. Hello, beautiful group number 1, and welcome to your reading. You felt drawn to this beautiful Labradorite crystal heart. Okay, or this tarot deck here, the Witchy Cat Tarot. Let's see what the message is from Spirit for you. I'm being drawn to like something that has to do with lines. You can see the pentacles in here, or the pentagram, or whatever, the lines in the star. So something connecting, you know, connecting the dots potentially with something is coming through here. Going in straight lines. Take the obvious route. But here we can see it might look a little, maybe you're at a crossroads or something like this. But let's see what the cards are saying here. There's protection though too, right? When I look at the pentagrams, like I feel like there's a lot of protection coming in for you. Also this mirroring effect here, I feel. As above, so below. Maybe it looks the same from every angle. That's another thing, because these lines, the star, however you put it, it always looks like a star. It always looks like the right side is up. You can't tell what's up and what's down. Maybe there was an issue like this where we had trouble deciphering something, the obvious or the not so obvious, because we can see it, like it looks kind of similar, right? We're trying to find we're trying to find some sort of hint or so where we know where we can, direction. Maybe somebody's looking for direction, right? So it could really well be something like crossroads. A few cards just popped out here for you. We have the King of Wands, flew away on its own, and then we have these two here together. So we have the King of Wands here. Again, I'm being drawn to this in the background here. It almost looks a little bit like maybe you are on a roll, but I feel there's something maybe after you, or maybe you have to do something quickly before it's catching up to you or something like this here. That's just an energy I'm getting. But the King of Wands is also this creative leadership, okay? Taking charge of a situation. Maybe you're feeling a bit out of place, okay? Maybe you have to prove yourself and you feel uncomfortable even though you're already kind of accomplished. Let's say you're accomplished with something, but you find yourself in an environment that is maybe uncomfortable for a size of a king like you, okay? So it might be a new environment or a new challenge, a new obstacle that you're being presented with, okay? And you try and maybe to do it the way you always done it, and this might feel uncomfortable, right? This is maybe where we're having trouble connecting the dots. You know, I used to do something like this, or it was always done like this, but now I'm having a different challenge here. But I do feel like having the King of Wands here, that you will find a way and a solution. This I feel is very temporary. Okay, right now I feel this is super temporary. If you're feeling kind of weird or out of place, or strange, I even feeling here a little bit like sleeplessness or overthinking, even though that's the King of Wands. But I feel like you're haunted by something here when I look at this in background there on the chair. It's like you're not sitting in your chair. Okay, or not comfortable, or something here is coming through like this, okay? Out of your element. So we have, so we have the Tower here with the Four of Wands. So there could have been something that obviously happened, right? Like your foundation was shook in a way. That's exactly the energy I got here. We're trying to connect the dots. We might not be able to figure out what's up, what's down, right? This way looks exactly this way. So maybe we can't find a solution right now to get out of a specific situation, or we don't know what to do. So that could be definitely something. But with the Labradorite also, again, it gives me the King and Queen mode, okay? The higher power mode. So I feel if you're feeling like you're out of place, even though you are this King of Wands, okay? You are in this King energy or Queen energy already, or accomplished, mastered something. I do feel like that the answer is within you. And again, they're giving me it's temporary. What you're feeling right now, it's quite temporary. But we can see that your foundation, this could be a home here, right? The Four of Wands, this could be your wedding, this could be your relationships, your comfort zone. Something here maybe was shook. Okay, it's on, I don't feel the Tower as like a complete break right now, but I feel like it's wavy, it's tipsy-turvy, right? Like something is upside down potentially right now, and we're not really sure what to do. Like you're not yourself. I feel like somebody's not feeling like themselves, because the Four of Wands talks about stability. Look at this as a couple, right? Happiness, celebration, but I feel like maybe something unexpected or something to shook your world potentially here. And now you're like stunned, right? He even has his mouth open. It's like, jaw to the ground, right? Like, excuse me. Like maybe this is really just like a shock moment or something that happened. Or a challenge that presents itself, right? That we're not now trying to conquer and overcome. But I actually want to get a card for the King of Wands separately than for this situation. I want to actually look right now. They're giving me this feeling of, you're supposed to handle this situation like you would any other situation. Also, the King of Wands usually is more creative, but I do feel some sort of logic. So something needs more creativity, I feel like, right? Because this is not an everyday situation. I feel like we need to figure out how you're supposed to be treating the situation. But the big thing that's coming through here is that it's temporary. Interesting. Two of Swords. Yeah, Two of Swords is on the bottom of the deck here. So we might have to make a decision. We might feel indecisive right now, or in some sort of limbo stage, okay? Where we're trying to gather our thoughts, put things together, understand something, I feel. Making sense of something. So let's get a card for the King of Wands here. Let's say this is you. Or another person who did this to you or whatever, but I feel like regardless, I feel the same energy. Even if this is you or the other person, there is a common energy of, I'm out of my element. Okay, like a sudden, unexpected thing that happened here. Somebody also I heard might be wanting to find out the truth, okay? So there might be more to the story that we're not aware of yet, and that's also something I'm getting here. I also heard with this, sometimes we have to shake something up to put the pieces back together, and I know that can sound really terrible, especially when we're already in this situation, but something's being shook up right now. Okay, can we get another card, please, for the King of Wands? Maybe some advice for this, or this situation, or this King of Wands in general here, this energy. Oh, they just said, if this is a different person, not you, They just said really quickly, they know what they're doing. Oh, group number 1. What is going on? Sending you big hugs, okay? If you are, let's say, the victim of this guy, okay, because they're coming at you with some news or something that is not really feasible right now or great. They just said they know what they're doing. So in a sense of that other person, if this is you, then again, I'm getting the same energy of you have the answers within you. It's just we have to maybe ground ourselves or so, or get back to your power, okay, before we can deal with this situation clearly. But let's get a card, please, for this King of Wands. Get another card for this King of Wands, please. This one. The 8 of Cups, emotional detachment. Yeah. The emotional detachment here, we have the 8 of Wands with quick communication. We have 2 8s, okay? 8 of Cups came out and the 8 of Wands is on the bottom. So this is also fast changes. So there might be something changing really fast, or this is the situation that is happening, right? Something that was emotional detachment. Somebody may have done or made a decision on something here that shook your world, basically, or your happy place, your comfort zone. But we also can see that there's fast changes happening here. But I feel that's why I feel maybe this is just temporary. What is underneath here? Justice. Yeah, I feel clarity is coming in quite quickly here with communication. You might receive communication. There's another Wands card. This is energy. So their energies will be moving. Okay, group number 1, I don't want you to worry because they're emphasizing on the fact again that this is a temporary situation that you're finding yourself in right now. Maybe you're also asked to detach emotionally right now, or at least get some distance from it, right? So you can connect yourself and find your power back. Find back your power so you can oversee the situation on what to do with it, okay? So justice is coming. 2 of Cups, look at this, yeah. There's justice for a couple, for an agreement, for a partnership. If this isn't about a love situation, which it could very likely be in a home, in a marriage, this could also be, or in a relationship, any relationship, but this could also be business partnership, okay? So if you feel like somebody betrayed you, or there was some shocking change of events or change of whatever, okay, sudden changes, there's justice coming, there's fast communication, and this will change, okay? You will regain your power. Here we have the 2 of Swords again. To know what to do. You will know what to do very soon, okay? There's clarity coming in here for you. Here we are again. So let's get cards also for this side over here, this event, okay? That's what changed, where we have this feeling, the sudden change. Also, what I want to mention here right now with the Labradorite is that you have more power than you think, okay? You're very connected also. The Labradorite always gives me a magician energy, that you have all the resources and tools within you that you will soon discover also, right? You will get back into your power to be able to handle the situation. Also, I heard with grace, okay, and with truth, clarity, and justice. This is also Libra, balancing out the scales, bringing balance back into a situation here to maybe more harmony also, or have a harmonious collaboration, I heard. So let's get a card, please, for these, for the Tower and the 4 of Wands, please. So the 4 of Wands can also stand for the home, right? As I said, celebrations are like your marriage, your happy place, your comfort zone. So there's a bit of a shakiness going on right now in your foundation, potentially. Or just a general change. Like this could also be like maybe your kids moving out, right? Like, or there's just some sort of change happening here, and that came maybe quicker than expected, or it was quite unexpected. Yeah, here we have the Fool and the Lovers. So this could definitely be, you know, I'm feeling a little bit like somebody maybe feels like a fool right now. I really feel like they're wanting me to take this literal when it came out. I see somebody is being fooled. Like, it's like, what? Okay. It's like you're joking right now, right? That's what I feel here. This King of Wands is kind of startled in his ways. So we have the Fool and the Lovers. But what we can also see here, besides what I just said, what they're giving me now, what we have here, 5 of Pentacles, yeah, feeling alone. Maybe somebody is also feeling alone in this situation, right? But we already got that energy over here. I do feel here that we also are supposed to have faith. Because I also feel something here about we need to get distance. right? We have the distance in here indicated, and with distance comes fast changes again in communication. Like we need to step back. Maybe each party needs some space right now to collect their thoughts, then to come back together and discuss this situation or find a solution. But we're definitely seeing some sort of initiation energy in here that brings some sort of, I feel there is an opportunity and potential in here, a potential to actually have something work again, I heard. Because they're giving me the Fool right now with the 0 energy. Again, I'm feeling a bit of the limbo or nothingness right now, right? It's the void. I feel the void. Maybe it is avoidance because we have 5 of Pentacles, which could feel like you're out in the cold. You don't know what to do. You feel alone or abandoned or something, right? But we can make a decision here. This is also about choices, the Lovers. And we saw the 2 of Swords for you twice already about making a choice. 5 of Pentacles, 9 of Pentacles, 5 of Cups. Yeah, there's definitely wondering and worrying, or potentially like I feel this distance. There's a coldness here a little bit, okay? But I feel maybe this is just a situation that needed to be addressed, and it may came unexpected or as a shock, but I feel through this there is potential for also a new beginning. Because right now I feel like what is happening here, I feel is we having a potential for clarity, for honesty, okay? The 5 of Pentacles here too. And the 9 of Pentacles, this is like uniqueness, independence. Maybe this could also be, if this is about a couple, about a relationship, right? Each person needs some sort of emotional distance to also recognize what they want for themselves. But there is a possibility of redoing something, joining forces again, but probably in a different way. Let's get some cards for an outcome, please. What is the outcome here of the situation, please? But right now, I feel like it's important, Spirit says, to also get some distance, okay? To find your footing, in a sense. We have the Page of Swords. So this is, again, education. But here, you know what I'm feeling is compromise, understanding each side, each person's perspective. I feel like with the Page of Swords, it can be education, studying, learning, right? Willingness also. This is the mind coming back together with clarity through understanding, through learning from each side here, from what they're feeling potentially. What else do we have here? Page is also young energy, so we could have an opportunity. Look, we have a very blank white dress in here. So I feel there is potential to paint a new picture. We have the same kind of like thunder going on as in a Tower card. But I feel that this, again, I feel the same energy of this tower, this shaking of a foundation is a potential for something stronger, for a stronger foundation. Because now we're talking honestly. Okay, maybe this is what was needed, was open and honest conversation after we had some distance for both parties involved here, I feel. Can we get another outcome, please? A card for an outcome here, potentially. Starting something again, building something again, I heard, or at least breaking things apart to be able to put them back together. And we have the Ace of Swords. This is actually really, really nice. I have to say, I felt this right from the get-go, that this, first of all, is temporary. We need space, we need distance, we need to see this situation from a different perspective for each party involved, each person involved. And then we have a possibility, a potential for a new beginning through understanding, clarity, and balancing out, like compromising, right? And understanding, listening, all this stuff. Listening to the other person, vice versa, back and forth. Healthy communication with the 8 of Wands here as well. And then we have the Ace of Swords, which can stand for victory, clarity, breakthrough. Okay, all of these things. And look, we have here the 2 tails from, it feels really like one side is over here. Here's your tail from the King of Wands. And then we have this other tail from over here, this person or the other party who was kind of like surprised by this, okay? But I feel in the end, it's actually a surprise for both parties. Whoever was the initiator or whatever was this initiation with the Tower card who brought on this change is just as shook, I feel, because maybe It's what I feel. I know this is hard to hear sometimes, that we need the waves, we need the contrast, right, to be able to ask questions, to figure something out here. And this is what I'm feeling. But we can clearly see that there's breakthrough, there's aha moments, okay? There is an opportunity and potential to see also something from a different perspective, because I felt a lot of limbo in here as well, zero energy, like keeping the faith also, okay, building on also what we have. There is a little bit of it's not a break of a foundation, I feel. It's not a complete break of a foundation. This is just waves, okay? This is shaking a foundation. This is different. This is not a complete earthquake and we're breaking apart. This is just shook, okay? Maybe even to wake something up. To even now have the opportunity for both parties here to address what was wrong or what is actually happening. How did they feeling? But we can see Ace of Swords, breakthrough, new opportunities, beginnings, and clarity, truth. Truth is coming through, so peace is also coming in here, and victory, yeah. 10 of Wands, like, and 2 of Swords here again. Look at this. This is the 2 of Swords, but just wants to come through for you guys. This is probably the issue right now, and we see the 2 cats even here, right? Yeah, I feel this like back and forth of a yes, no, yes, no, yes, no. And that's, but they're not talking because we can't make a decision right now. That's where the emotional detachment is coming in right now. Okay, we need to collect ourselves distantly apart from each other. So no matter if this is romantic or not romantic, platonic, it doesn't matter right now. I feel like space is actually a good thing. 10 of Wands to let down, like get over the shock potentially, or get over the whatever was presented here in this situation. Either if you are the presenter of this, or you're being presented with, you know, a situation that is a little bit out of your comfort zone. So we can see the 10 of Wands is also the end of a tough cycle, right? The burden, working really hard, pushing something really hard. So I feel like there's more peace coming in after we get a little bit of distance from the situation. Here's the Hangman, talking about the limbo, okay? And then we have the Hermit. This is like introspection. I really feel each party right now has the opportunity to go within, okay? Let's get a few oracle cards. I know this is already getting really long, but I feel this was quite important here to do this. Let's get Shapeshifter cards. This is so interesting. I felt so drawn to this. Fiona and the Unicorn, the gift of sacred side. Oh, this is beautiful. I feel like Fiona and the Unicorn, it feels very soft, okay? The gift of sacred side. So there's something here. I feel like we're not seeing yet, right? With the Hangman also. That's why this was so emphasized here. It feels like this way, like yeah, somebody's maybe dizzy. Okay, maybe you're dizzy a little bit, or, you know, confused, obviously. Let's get another one here. But with the gift of sacred side, there is something coming, right? We can see that here with the breakthroughs, all this mental stuff here too. With the 2 of Swords, you will get your breakthrough. You will know what to do very soon. There's something coming through distance, okay? Clarity is coming through distance. Oops, okay, that one as well. Let's see what we have here. The fairy ring, new skills. This is the Page of Swords, okay? New skills, advanced training, and rapid improvements. So we have that here in the 8 of Wands. We already talked about fast changes and improvements, that this is just temporary. This Page of Swords is picked up here with the new skills and advanced training. We can also see that there's maybe other people involved in this, okay? This also makes a 10 here, and we have an 11, see? A sacred gift of sight. So there is a breakthrough coming. A different perspective, I feel like. Here it feels a bit like chaos, right? And I felt that here with the Tower and the 4 of Wands. It feels like it's just the chaotic right now. The situation is providing or bringing you chaos or confusion, right? Like things are upside down and all over the place, so you don't really know what to do. Should I go left, right, up, down? I don't know. So, but this is just temporary. Again, I feel this is temporary because we're learning a new skill here. This could be compromising, learning from the other person, learning from this situation. However, this could resonate, okay? Let's get one of these cards here. For group number 1, please. What else do we have, please, for group number 1 here? 2 cards, okay? Let's look at those. Here we have Fox Spirit, Strategy. Ooh, yeah. Interesting. Employ the power of your vision and long-term planning to bring your ideas to life. So you will be able to do this soon, I feel. This is coming back, like your energy to plan, deal with the situation, go from wherever. Okay, after you find some clarity, you have the ability again to plan and move forward, like the fox. This feels a bit like survival, though. Right now, I don't think is a good time to be strategizing. What I feel like is offered or advised here is emotional distance. Okay. Collect yourself kind of energy. And we have purification. Yeah, this is water element here. Dive deep into your emotions, finding healing and renewal in the depths of your being. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking here. I think soon enough you will gain back some sort of logic, because we see the breakthrough happening with Justice and the Swords here about this agreement, which could be a disagreement right now, because I feel the distance between partners, okay, either romantic, business, platonic, family, however this could resonate, but okay, I'm gonna get one more from this deck. Lots of cards today, guys. For group number 1, this one. Okay. Look at that. Number 15, yarrow. Not sure what this is. Probably, yes, a yarrow root or something? I don't know. I don't know right now. Or herb. Harmony. Look, the scales, I really feel it's balancing out. And again, I feel this a stretch of the neck here. They already have a long neck, right? Like you already are, you think you're on top of things, you're always aware of things, but something happened here that like ripped a little bit of the carpet under your feet potentially, or left you speechless, right? I even just heard that I thought they're gonna win, but they didn't. Just like when you're watching a football game or something, and then it was completely different than you thought it would be. So somebody lost their confidence in something because of what happened here, right? But it's just temporary. Again, it's really just momentarily. Look, this looks like the aces here. Look at this, right? This is the ace coming out, the hand coming out through the clouds, through the confusion comes clarity, and it's offering you something. And in this card, it's harmony. So this is also like the Ace of Cups with the Ace of Swords, a combination. This clarity, this wisdom, whatever you're gaining here through distance, or right now, as soon, is bringing you emotional balance and clarity and truth and victory. Okay, group number 1, I really feel this is just temporary. I know this can be super difficult to hear, but I felt that very early on. Because it just seems so big when it happens, because we weren't expecting it potentially. And it's always what happens with a Tower card, right? These unexpected changes, and sometimes the changes are really small. Like my example for the Tower is always like, I was planning on having a date with somebody, so it's years ago, okay? And I was really excited to go on this date, to hang out with this guy or whatever, and then last minute, like, and it happened not just one time, but every time it happened, I drew the Tower card just before it happened, and I'm like, no way, he's gonna cancel, and boom, you know, he had another excuse. Obviously, that relationship was over very quick, but this was just an example of the Tower. Like, it could just be like a canceled date or something that we were quite sure of that was changing, okay? Because here we see the stretch, right? Again, they're giving me the stretch, but they're also giving you the stretch. You're here potentially right now, okay? You're not here yet to see what is coming out of this situation. You might just be here, but your neck is getting stretched longer. Like it is a little bit of a stretch potentially to understand something, to also see the opportunity or the potential in this situation right now. I'm not gonna lie. It's probably not easy to see this potential right now that's being promised here, or the harmony that can come out of this. But it is coming, group number 1, and I'm sending you the biggest hugs. I hope that helped. Oh, actually, I want to get you one last card here from this deck. Okay, last message, please, for group number 1. Is there a last message, please, for group number 1 here? These 2. Okay, we have these 2 doors here, divine doors. And here we have... Oops, that was upside down. No wonder it looked so weird. See, again, it's like, huh? I can't understand the picture. That's really what I'm getting, right? It kind of looks the same upside down. Like right now, it's really hard to pinpoint what's what. And this is the energy we get right from the get-go. Look, this card is supposed to be like this, but it still looks like stairs from this side. So yeah, there is definitely something we needed to be becoming aware of in the first place. Like this, I feel this tower or this change, this had to happen, okay, for us to understand something fundamentally. Because it might look like this on the outside, but on the inside it might be different, but it still kind of looks so similar. It's very close. So that's maybe why this is happening, because maybe the solution is very specific, right? It's hard to see when you're right in front of it. So here we have birth, another gateway appears in view. New life is unfolding with blessings to you. Look at that. Oh my goodness. Another gateway. We talked about a gateway, can't remember her here, with the gift of sacred sight. You're going to understand something. Your eyes are going to be open to something, to have a beautiful new beginning of some sort, okay? And we have this card here, beautiful. It kind of feels beautiful. It feels like the ocean to me right now, even though this is a gateway or a door. I see this blue reminds me of the ocean, but in a good way. I don't feel like threatened or anything. Distant dream. The distance calls your heart to roam free as you dare to dream it. So must it be. So yeah, it's really doing something, okay, which we have maybe not allowed ourselves to feel for a while. There's a new beginning. There's a new gateway. Understanding. A different vision, potentially. See, these eyes are so red here, the unicorn and this. You're also becoming... You're getting something. It's almost like she is the unicorn and the unicorn is her. There's this merging also. There's something coming out of you, a gift. Oh yeah, of sacred sight, the gift of sacred sight. Oh my goodness, I don't know. Interesting. So thank you so much, group number 1. I'm sending you the biggest hugs, okay? I'm sorry this got so freaking long, but I feel like it was quite important and I can't wait to see you next time. Bye-bye. Hello, beautiful group number 2, and welcome to your reading for a message from Spirit today. After doing group number 1, I'm going to tell you anything goes, okay? I wasn't expecting this, but it is what it is. The biggest energies and the most important ones in the moment will come through. So if you feel like this doesn't resonate or whatever, just maybe try and pick something else. But I mean, there still might be a message in here for you, but I'm just wanting you to be understanding of the biggest messages or whatever Spirit wants to emphasize on today. So you felt drawn to this deck. This card just popped out for you right onto your pile. So I feel like it's quite important. We have the Strange World Tarot. I can't even remember that I used it before, maybe once, but I'm really excited to do so. There's something, I feel something magical about this right now. I don't know. It's really interesting. And we have also this beautiful red Jasper heart. Something about these dots in here. You could have freckles or something. I don't know. It's coming through for some reason. Or like birthmarks, like a specific constellation that's coming through. Maybe somebody here likes the movie Serendipity, because that just reminded me of that movie when he's connecting the the freckles on her arm. Okay, it's Cassiopeia. So yeah, that was it's something about this here. So this could regard love here as well. We have the red heart. Or even your heart, your emotions, your feelings, your happiness, okay? Something like that. You might connect the dots as well, or you feel drawn to a specific constellation or star seeds coming through as well now with constellations. Okay, interesting. Something's written in the stars here. I heard also, and purpose and faith is coming through. So you might, if somebody here, this is an extra message with the constellation and the dots, somebody here might figure out their purpose really soon, okay? Either in love, who it is, or in work. That's one thing coming through here. You might figure out very soon what your purpose is, because something will be highlighted here with the constellation. You will feel like drawn to something very specific soon, they're saying. Let's look at this card, this door here that fell out for you. It's the Divine Doors. Really cool. Like, it feels like very important, ancient, old wisdom, okay? Or something, again, it's so sealed. It's like, I've been waiting for you. It looks, yeah, like a treasure chest. That's what I feel. Something is finally happening. It's been waiting for you to arrive, or, you know, something like this here. I feel like an old treasure chest and you're finding this treasure, you know, this gift. You're breaking it open. There's all your money or your whatever purpose in life, your faith. Oy, oy, oy. Okay, 11, 11. Well, this could also be about, the treasure could be your person too, right? When we look at this here. So maybe there was a sealed door for now, but I feel like something's coming. Numbers and doubles. Ooh, synchronicity and 2. Don't hold back your love now. Life is meant for you. Wow, and this is actually also picks up on both things that I felt, or multiple things, because it could be love, but it could also be like you finding your purpose. Wow, that's really, really, really strong and intense, group number 2, actually. This just felt like a stamp also onto something here. You might receive a gift, I heard. What the heck? Okay. A blessing is coming in here from the heavens also. Something that was meant for you, like the Wheel of Fortune. Like something is fated, okay? Okay. Let's get a few tarot cards, please, for group number 2. What else do they need to know? Group number 2, I kind of feel this card. What is this? The 8 of Swords. Wow. That's interesting to start off with the 8 of Swords, because again, it gives me the sensation here, I have to say. I talked about this was locked, right? Like a treasure chest, like something has been waiting for you, something was locked. And the 8 of Swords is kind of like we're holding ourselves back from something, like mentally, right? You're keeping yourself potentially mentally imprisoned or so. But I feel like with the breakthrough that we're having, what we already talked about, I feel the locks are coming off. I feel like also you're finally letting yourself be ready for something. The Ice Age is over. Okay, this is what's coming through here. So let's get another card after the 8 of Swords. I also just saw somebody turning around finally, because it's coming to you, right? You may have also been waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting. I see seasons passing by, so somebody may have just been waiting for something here. Like the seasons pass by, the years pass by, but I never gave up on this. Like you were holding on to something very strongly. But there is release, right? When we talk about this with the 8 of Swords here, usually right now we may be still in this mode, but we talked about something is coming very soon. Your purpose, it's fated, okay, or your person. Look at that, the Knight. Is it the Knight of Wands? Yes, I really feel like something is on its way to you. And this could stand also for energy. Because the 8 of Swords is so stagnant, it's cold, it's kind of frozen, right, in time almost. But I feel here's warmth coming in, here's your fire coming in, here's your potentially your person coming in, okay, here's your energy coming in. If this was also about you feeling not like yourself, or cold or uncomfortable, okay, even if this was a mental health thing, physical health, whatever, emotional health, the Knight of Wands here really brings in this energy, this fire, okay, the impulsiveness, the lust, the passion that is coming back to you. Also maybe passion for life, because something finally makes sense. The rejuvenation of some sort, okay, the regaining of energy, yeah. The impulse, the motivation, right? Like all of these things are coming to you here. They're coming to you. That's what's coming to you. Okay, what else do we have, please, for group number 2 here? That's another message, please, for group number 2. And this is the 10 of Cups, I think. With the rainbow, it has to be. I'm pretty sure it is, yeah. That's the 10 of Cups. Oh yeah, it's the cups up here. Look at that. Your love, relationship, happiness, ultimate fulfillment. This is like the top of, what we really want. I feel like it's rushing in here finally. It's coming finally. Like really feeling this finally. That's crazy, because we have the 5. No, the 4 of Pentacles is on the bottom. Look at his face. Again, if I'm talking about a treasure chest, with the 4 of Pentacles also, we could be like holding on to something. The last hope, okay? Again, if we're talking about money, because I talked about a purpose, this could be anything, but whatever this is, the energy, the motivation, whatever is being impulsively and highly motivated coming, like being drawn to you or being delivered to you here. It almost looks like the writer, actually, they just said. The writer in Lenomar, it's like a postman, okay? Somebody is delivering you your ultimate happiness here. This could be so many different things, honestly, like money. But anything that brings warmth. Look at the rainbow colors. It's bringing color back into your life, right? Like I said, the Ice Age is over. This is all warm. This is all happy, fuzzy energy. Rainbows and butterflies, okay? Rainbows and butterflies. Twin flame for some of you. Or money, right? We talked about the Four of Pentacles on the bottom, but it could just stand for something that we're holding on to practically, like the last straw, the last hope, the last money, okay? Trying to feel safe and secure. Maybe we held ourselves captive in this because it feels comfortable, okay? Even if it feels cold, but it's like the devil we know, basically here. And then we also have the Five of Swords, okay? That's interesting. I heard fighting for yourself, fighting by yourself. Yeah, I was just talking about this, so let's just put it underneath here. Let's see, we'll get another one for the Knight of Wands here. Let's just do it like that. Fighting on your own, yeah. And the King of Swords. Again, because I felt this mix of Knight of Wands with Knight of Swords, because I wanted to constantly say impulsive. The Knight of Wands is very passionate, right? Very fast movement, but the Knight of Swords is even faster. And now we have the King of Swords coming underneath the Knight of Wands. So there is almost like this kick finally. But look, he even looks old too, right? Maybe somebody has also been searching for you, okay, forever. And it took a while. But they also didn't give up hope, which would really mesh really well with a twin flame situation or your perfect job situation. Yeah, the Two of Swords on the bottom now. And look, there is the Wheel of Fortune. That's what I mean. It's finally here. I also heard somebody is making a decision on this. To have their own, they're making their own fate finally, right? Because I feel like time's running out for someone here. But there is a lucky fortunate event coming here. It's turning in your favor finally. What's underneath? The Ace of Cups, yes. Yeah, it's finally your time. And the Hermit. It's finally your time to have this also on the outside. Whatever you were trying to manifest. What you've been dreaming and wishing and hoping for is finally coming. This emotional offer, the love, okay. So this King of Swords could also be this person that is coming to you finally. You're uniting with you. So we have a bit of a mixture of fire and air, which is really nice. I love this mixture because it's like the fire spreading, right? The fire is finally reaching you, like the wands are finally reaching you, that energy, that passion, this harmony, this love, this happiness. It's coming in full force, they said. Full force. I see somebody here also, what are we fighting against? There's just one person in here and the rest is like kind of animals, other creatures. I don't know if this is another person here. But usually the Five of Swords can also be like fighting something inside, like there's chaos, there's stress in the mind, okay, overthinking potentially, also fighting something potentially. Maybe you didn't think that could happen. Okay, that's another thing here. Maybe we've been very disappointed over and over, right? And you didn't think that would ever still happen or come. Let's see what's under the Ten of Cups here, please, for group number 2. I just heard father figure really quick here with the King of Swords as well. And we have the Seven of Pentacles. Beautiful. It's in progress, okay? Your happiness is in progress. Like, it's coming. And look, the Ace of Wands is now on the bottom with this. There is... I feel this want, not just is this the wand, but I feel the magic wand, okay? Somebody or you, someone here, look, he's even holding it. Yeah, frick. He's holding it even. The magic wand. For the breakthrough. So we can break through also this like slowness of progression. Because the Seven of Pentacles can also stand for patience, right? We see results, we see growth, but it might be slow. But we're not giving up here, okay? We're not giving up. I feel like somebody's figuring something out. It's like this last straw. It's like last minute almost, it feels like here. Something is coming in. And look, even this Ace of Wands looks like the Ace of Swords. Like it has a lot of air and clouds to it, okay? Here again, we have the mixture of wands and swords, of fire and air. something is now moving quickly, okay? Somebody's figuring something out. They're getting this like, almost like this aha moment, like breakthrough, just like the Ace of Swords a little bit, but in a sense of passion and knowingness and wants, okay? Their passion is finally driving them forward. I'm also being drawn to the stars that are coming through here in the background. Somebody's also finally ready to let go of confusion. Somebody's figuring something out here, okay? And this might be this other person that's coming to you finally because of the breakthrough that they're having. And they can't deny something any longer. It's almost like this, like, there's got to be a faster way to get to you or to break through. Somebody is also progressing on their happiness and figuring out what they really want, right? On their happiness here. Seeing the fruits of your labor. Somebody has worked really, really hard. Queen of Wands even here. The Lovers, yeah, no kidding. And the Queen of Pentacles, growth. Page of Wands. He's also childless, could also be a happy family here. Somebody finally figuring out what they really want, okay? Giving this offer. I also feel like somebody's bringing you this offer of happiness, right? Because they thought through really well. It was very, I think, worked through really well. But now they know what they want, okay? The Magic Wand. I feel that somebody's finally taking charge, taking control of a situation here. No matter the age here. I feel like it doesn't matter how much time went by here. Somebody is still going to come. Something is still going to come. Not even just somebody. It could be really, it could be a person here, right? Again, we have the Queen of Wands now. And again, the mix of Wands and Swords. So this could be a fire sign and you could be an air sign or vice versa, okay? But you could both, if this is a twin flame situation, you might both have these in your chart very predominantly. So what do we have here? Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius, and then the fire signs, okay? So Sagittarius, Leo, or Aries, predominant in here. Okay, very interesting. Let's get a few, let's get a shapeshifter card here. For group number 2, please. What else is coming for group number 2 here? The fairy ring, new skills, advanced training, and rapid improvements. Yeah, something is moving fast now, okay? Yeah, again, the Ice Age is over, they're saying with this. Somebody is finally figuring something out, because we can see also this confusion, this fighting yourself or fighting something. Maybe we were fighting, what's the word? Air. Like somebody is just fighting off air. Like there's nothing there. Like you just maybe fighting your thoughts, fighting yourself or this other person, right? They have nothing to fight against anymore. Like they can't deny something anymore. That's what I feel like here. Let's get another one. Maybe I also heard here somebody is tried really, really hard to focus on something else that was more practical. But no matter what they do, something is always drawing their attention in, okay? So you or something else. So there's a factor of undeniability here. We have a loyal guardian, a magical protector is there for you, number 33. Wow, look at that. If this is also a past loved one, I really felt a father figure quickly coming through with the King of Swords here and the Knight of Wands. This could be also that, right? Like the loyal friend, the loyal protector, your spirit guides, a past loved one who's always there for you. They're also sending you signs and symbols. There's also some sort of breakthrough in that area if you needed to hear from them. A magical protector is there for you. Beautiful. And again, I feel like I said in the beginning, somebody might be coming to rescue you in a way. And that rescue, the happiness, whatever that is, it could be money, right? Might be money that's coming to you or whatever you need also. Happiness, harmony, a relationship, love, okay? Yeah, somebody felt abandoned here potentially. Alice in the Sea of Tears, cast away out of your depth, feeling abandoned. So this could have been this year, right? Like I said, it's almost like this castaway here feeling too. Somebody is trapped in this forest, okay, of overthinking or whatever this is here with the 5 of Swords. You can't find a way out, but there is a way coming here. 1111, the gateway is here, okay? the idea, the breaking through this ice age. Yeah, it's really what I feel. The warmth is coming, the ideas are coming, the opportunities are coming. Whatever was stagnant, and there was a buildup also of confusion here with all these clouds, okay? This buildup is finally being made, I don't know, clear, because this wand is like rushing in, just like a sword almost. But I feel like we can't fight air with air. So you need this other element, and that's the wand. It's the magic wand that's giving you more power. Okay, let's get one of these cards for group number 2, please. What else do they need to know, please, Spirit? Group number 2. I also just heard there's a solution coming. Like if there was also something about environment, I just heard with all the clouds here, there's something about detoxifying something, okay? This could also be electronics or some sort of static like energy, something about in the air, okay, that's being like cleansed out or so. But again, metaphor, right? It could be the confusion clouds here. Okay, we have 2 cards that popped out here. We have full moon. Woof. Release. In this moment of completion and illumination, release what no longer serves you. Well, we are, right? We can see this here. And what is coming in here for you is definitely really beautiful. And then we have also hummingbird spirit. I love it. And happiness. Oh, yes. We can see happiness is coming. It's on its way. It's rushing in. Full power, full force. Full force coming in. It's almost like somebody coming in with their magic wand. Like I said, this is this like energy. You know, somebody's putting a like an affirmation or like their authority. They're putting a foot down here and it's like, no longer. Done with this confusion. I don't want this any longer. I want clarity. I want harmony. Okay, I want happiness. As you bust through life, remember to enjoy the good times and live your joy. So there's joy coming. Don't you worry. Group number 2. We have a lot of different cards here today, so let's get one from this deck here. Oh, okay, this is kind of like, it doesn't want to move. Surrender, Passion Flower, number 43. Okay, surrender. Yeah, it's time to give something up here. It's time, because the Ice Age is done. Like, there's a melting happening, okay? You can finally turn around. No matter if we've been holding on to, like, so much time has passed. I don't know if I don't believe in this or whatever it is, but I feel like belief is also coming back, because this is also like this energy, the motivation behind something. So there's also regeneration, repurposing something, they said. Repurposing something. Repurposing. It almost feels like this moon is like energizing this water. There's cycles, okay? Go with your flow. There's also some your emotions, your emotional body is being cleansed, okay? Made it through something here. Arnica's on the bottom here with teacher number 33. Doors open, okay? We're also ready to let something new come in here, I feel. And let's get your last card, please, for group number 2. What else do they need to know here, please? Group number 2. Beautiful group number 2. This is actually your card here again, okay, that I wanted to draw in the end, but it came through right in the beginning. Numbers and double synchronicity, and 2, don't hold back your love now. Life is meant for you. Okay. Oh, this blue one really was very jumping out with me. Let's get another one here. Is there anything else, please? This one. Look, destiny's on the bottom now. One door closes, another opens for you. Let the plans of destiny unravel true. Yeah, I really feel this destiny here for you. Okay, so get this. I was really speaking here loudly. The blue. You have secret sketches. Wander and seek the familiar and friendly kind. Draw memories and sketches for others to find. Ooh, this again, I have to say here, I don't know. They gave me this sensation of almost like Red Riding Hood, or somebody got lost in the woods, like some sort of fairy tale. And now you get this like drink and it made you forget everything. And now you're trying to remember. It's like, I know that I don't belong here. You know, I got this energy here with this card. It felt like this fairy tale. Like somebody was like stolen from their true environment, okay? And you got like, I don't know, poisoned by the witch or so, right? And she made you believe that, hey, this is the truth, this is your reality, but actually, or you feel deep down that this is not. And now, like that, so much time has passed, you kind of almost gave up here, and with the surrender, it makes sense. But now it's finally time, okay, for you to see your true environment, which is your happiness or your person. Maybe you've been, I don't know, in some situation where you felt like, okay, this is just what I have to do. There's no choice. There's no room for real happiness. But something is just finally, though, coming in. I have to say. Destiny. And then we have this card. Three-eyed raven. A sunrise hits upon the dew. A messenger raven calls out with news. Oh, this is this guy. Prepare for the unexpected. Group number 2. What can I say? It's coming. Again, past loved one is coming through here too. Joy, love, all these things, okay? It's on its way, group number 2. Don't you worry. So also, if you've been feeling like something is off, or I've never felt at home there, I always felt like I don't belong here, or like we talk about star seeds, right? This is also something that's coming through finally. Maybe you're finally getting this message from, or a download, right, from your starseed family, from a past loved one, to really tell you, yes, you were always right, group number 2. You have always been right. And now it's finally here, the clarity, the realness, the truth, the happiness, whatever really belongs to you. You're being rescued in some way. And this could be a spiritual rescue, right? Because you're also now aligning with it here. Something about the moon, something about this moon here that is coming in to release something for you. So the next full moon could also be quite important for you, okay? So regardless, whenever you're watching this, maybe pay attention to the next full moon. There could be some messages there for you as well, okay? Or check out one of my older full moon readings, whatever. However you feel is right for you. I'm sending you the biggest hugs, and thank you so much for being here, and I can't wait to see you next time. Bye-bye. Hello, beautiful group number 3, and welcome to your reading for a message from Spirit for today. I feel encouraged today to say if something doesn't resonate, just leave it, okay, and maybe choose a different pile or whatever, but I feel like the messages today were super specific for group 1 and group 2, so might be challenging, okay, but who knows, maybe you can put it however it fits in your life. So with here, actually the first word that came through here with this crystal for you, the clear quartz and this blue, was refreshing. Like there's something refreshing coming in. It's like ice on blue. Okay, I really feel really good. It makes me feel good. It's almost like we're easing some sort of inflammation or so, or if you had a fever, right? Or if you just felt hot, something was hot. So there's a cooling effect coming in here. I feel like something's being cooled down, okay? Maybe this could be also a solution. It makes me also feel like a breakthrough in some way, or finally knowing what to do. Smoothing something over is coming through as well here, but I feel good, okay? It feels cool, nice, just right. Okay, that kind of energy. This beautiful clear quartz heart. Really nice. Yeah, it feels really good when I like hold it, the coolness of it. This could literally be ice for some of you, if you need to put some ice on something, okay? Okay, it's just something that came through. For group number 3, please, what else do we have, please, here? For group number 3's message for today. Beautiful group number 3. I definitely feel a bit more like hopeful here. Like I feel more happy, upbeat, okay, more energetic here in this group. I also heard maybe you're sleeping really well soon, or you have, you know, a nice sleep soon and you feel kind of refreshed. Maybe you're going swimming, I don't know. Okay, what's the message, please, for group number 3? Message for group number 3 here. Thank you very much. Hermit. And we have the King of Swords. Yeah, again, feels cool. Okay, really cool, clarity, logic. This is definitely, I also heard determination for some reason. But again, we have the same mix of blue and white here. Blue and this clear quartz, okay? So clarity, something is very straightforward, I heard, okay? So you might really be also finding a solution or doing something very straightforward. A balance just popped up here with the Two of Pentacles. This could be finding a middle way. So you might really figure something out here, and it might bring you like this satisfying feeling sensation, okay? Knowing what to do. Because I also heard a lawyer or a decision is made here, I feel. There's a decision coming through after this period, potentially, right? Sitting by the fire can get quite hot when we go into introspection here with this card. So now there's this cooling coming in, the solution, the decisions, like you will finally know soon, okay, what the heck is going on? Or if you needed an answer from like a governmental whatever situation here, something is coming in. There's also like a approval, I heard. It's just like clarity, right? It's just this like, oh, okay, I don't have to ponder something anymore or figure something out anymore, because you will find the solution, the answer. And we have the Eight of Cups here, and the Hermit again wants to come through. Yeah, I feel like we definitely are. Yeah, look, the Devil is underneath. I feel also somebody will see through someone, right? You will know what to do. I feel like there's also a good time coming, a right timing coming for you to have this clarity, to also become your own boss again, I heard. Ooh, this is actually interesting, because this could mean in a work situation, but this could also be become your own boss again over your feelings, over your emotions, over what happened, okay? You are cleansing out your inner world. I feel like somebody has been introspective enough. You will find clarity, you're ready to move on, or if this is a work situation, it could be literal that, no, I'm ready, okay? I figured out enough here. I get all the documents that I need. I'm ready to be my own boss again, or to move forward with confidence also here is coming through. With integrity, with confidence, your values, your self-worth, okay? So we're definitely detaching emotionally from something that we really worked through here. With the Hermit, I feel like we, the heat of the moment, I heard, this could also, I feel, a bit of a ritual here. Somebody could be doing like a ritual to end a situation, right? To be able to emotionally let go of something here. Because we also have the Devil here on the bottom. Like this could have been a confusion, fear, addictions, or there's temptation for something. Maybe somebody's trying to calm themselves down to become more of a logical person, more mind-oriented in this situation. It doesn't have to be for everything in life, quite obviously, but with this clear quartz, it's definitely your mental health, like you're seeing through something here. You don't even need your eyes, right? You will know your wisdom, like there's something that you will figure out here deep down that just makes also a lot of sense mentally. And then it will become easier, I feel like, right? We're cooling something, whatever was heavy here on your emotions. A past situation that we're walking away from, traveling lightly. You don't know what belongs to you, okay? Group number 3. This is easing, okay, of a situation. We can finally let go of something here. Or you also finally have the mental strength and the physical strength to go your own way. Ace of Pentacles. Yeah, you're definitely ready for a new beginning. Because of that decision you're making also, right? You're turning back into this king mode. You're mastering something. You're mastering an emotion or a situation that happened. This time is done. Okay, we don't have to overthink it anymore. So you're gaining the necessary insight and wisdom to be able to walk away. And then we have this new beginning. Yeah, becoming your own boss. And here comes the opportunity. Really nice. This, again, I feel like a gift or a surprise also coming in here for you. But this could also be you making the surprise. If this is official documents, obviously, this is very practical stuff that you're gaining, that you're getting here. Right? This is this cooling effect. We're cooling this situation to have this new opportunity, or to be able also to use this coin, to use something practically now, right? Because we're getting this insight, the solution, the answer. And here comes your new beginning, your new opportunity. This also feels very enthusiastic, I heard. But grounded at the same time, because we figured something out. This is not like a fleeting thing, okay? This is very confident also. Very confident and very self-assured energy. Really, I'm really liking this. you're also making something out of something. It's like squeezing the lemons, but you're making lemonade out of the lemons here, but you learn something, okay? And you're ready to start fresh or start again or be now ready for something. Yeah, with the Six of Cups on the bottom here, I feel like that you learn something from a situation. And you're also not giving up if you're also still looking for something like love or so, okay, but there's something here. I also just heard you can categorize things now better. They all belong into a specific category and you'll be able to departmentalize a little bit better, okay? So we don't have to be hung up on something potentially emotionally anymore. The song Go Your Own Way is coming through. Go your own way. And the devil's showing his face again with the Knight of Cups, and here's the Magician on the bottom. You're also having the power now, okay? Please don't doubt that you are powerful now. Even if this is coming back to you, because we just talked about compartmentalizing, okay? And categorizing something. This is interesting how they came out. Almost headbutting. This new opportunity was maybe potentially still headbutting with fear. That's what we're cooling down, though. This is another confirmation for you that underneath here, you are the master. You mastered it. Don't doubt yourself. Go your own way. You mastered it, okay? Don't doubt yourself. It's really coming through here. It's under the Magician. Yeah, look, the teacher, the Hierophant. You learned enough. Like I feel like you have enough support also from what you've learned from the situation, okay? Don't be afraid that you will fall back into an old pattern or however this could resonate here. Believe in yourself, trust yourself. This is this grounded opportunity coming in here for you. Maybe it was the missing thing, right? The Pentacle, the last resource, the last, what do we always talk about? A resource, yeah. The last resource, the last recipe, the last ingredient, yes. Could be finances, okay. You're manifesting, you're creating again. In a different way now. I feel a bit more with value, with standards, okay? I feel here somebody is still being on the edge now with whatever new situation is coming. If this is about love also, I feel like you're always going to be now a little bit more reserved in your offers and how you show yourself, okay? You might have healed your heart, but you're not going to just give your heart to anybody now. And look at this. These hearts all look like this. Your heart is cooled off from some hurt and pain, but I also feel that you are now have some more protection around your heart. Right? Just because you learn from a situation. It's not that you forgot about it, okay? That's another thing Spirit wants to say is like, you have that ace up your sleeve. You will always have that talent or gift or, skill now in your pocket, okay? You will know how to approach a situation because this devil could just be fear, right? Let's say it's love and you're meeting a new person or this job looks too good to be true. Like, you're not going to be closed off, but you're definitely going to have some more standards, okay? Or more dignity or integrity around new situations here because of what you've learned here in your past situations, how to heal your heart also, and who is worth of your heart and your time and your talents also. If this is about work, right? You're going to be very careful also with who are you allowing into your life or who are you willing to give for your full attention. I feel like work, relationships, however it could resonate. Yeah, definitely grown up here. This is very self-made. Again, the self-employment in a way is coming through, but also this like confidence, okay? Learning through experiences here. This is really interesting. This is kind of like a new foundation here for you, okay? Also, if there's attraction, right? New attraction to a person, if this is about love. You're going to feel the attraction still. This is going to be the same, but you're not going to be like denying your alarm clocks or if there is a red flag or taking your time, right? So yeah, you definitely learned a lot. It's more clear also what's in your heart, what you want, because it looks like a scar. X marks the spot, okay? The sword is out of the heart, but there's a scar. But it's also, though, healed, okay? The scars are just the, like, old pictures or the memory. But it doesn't hurt you anymore. I feel like And it's not here to haunt you anymore either. You are the Magician. I just want to take this here. You are the Magician. Always take care of yourself. This is like a lot of self-care coming through here as well. Always put yourself first, right? Always put yourself first, I feel. Okay, let's get a few oracle cards. Whoops. Jumpy cards. For group number 3, please. What else do we have for group number 3? This one. Butterflies in bloom, number 22. After sadness, happiness, and hope returns. Yeah, no kidding. Your heart is healing, okay? Your heart is healing, your standards up, your morals, your self-love, your integrity, all of these things. This looks like a tough person. You're a tough one. Group number 3, you're a tough one, okay? Because this to me also looks like the Queen of Swords who has been hurt. But nobody can really hurt her, okay? Nobody can really destroy this person. You're undestroyable, group number 3. You're just learning from your experiences. Yes, sometimes it takes more time to move through them and heal your heart again and again and again. Like, that's why we have the scars, right? That's the craters in your heart, like the impact, like the moon, you know, like all the whatever impacted the meteors, right, that crashed onto the moon. It doesn't destroy the moon. It just gives it, you know, experience and battle scars, so to speak. But nobody can destroy you. I feel this steadfastness, okay? I feel this like integrity within someone here. Very strongly. But we have it right here, number 22. It definitely could have been about partnerships, relationships, either romantically or not. It doesn't really matter. Put whatever resonates for you, but it could be also between you and your family, or however your experiences in life, right? After sadness, happiness, and hope returns, okay? Look, even on the bottom, Little Red Riding Hood. Number 3, I'm not a victim. And you know that. Sometimes maybe we forget about it, right? Like, we just have to move through certain things. But you're so freaking strong. You're so wise. You're so awesome, group number 3. You're really, really freaking tough and strong, I have to say. I'm really feeling this energy here. It's like this, yeah. Challenges, use your imagination. There's always a way to infinity. Number 28, love it. There's always resources for you because you're also the freaking Magician, right? Like, nothing can get you down. You will always find a solution. You will always know what to do. You can trust your instincts, right? You have this knowingness that you don't even need your eyes, really. Like, you always have a lot of protection from spirit. You're very connected. Yeah, you're definitely also a problem solver. You always find a solution. You always can start again no matter your age, right? Nothing can get you down. Stand-up person. Really, really cool. What else do we have? I also heard here, don't be afraid of new opportunities, and I think you don't. You're not. Maybe you catch yourself sometimes thinking, okay, no, I don't know if I want to start again, but I do feel like somebody here is still welcoming new opportunities, okay, no matter your age or how many times you've been through it. Hedgehog spirit just popped out. Boundaries. Yes. Yeah, you definitely have at least more boundaries up, right? This is what we talked about here. You're not going to let anyone just like, you know, frivolously come in now. Like, there's definitely here some guard up, okay? But not in an unhealthy way. I really don't think it's unhealthy. Boundaries, nurture and protect your unique qualities and guard yourself against negativity. Yes, this has just brought so much more perspective and insight to you to know who to trust or how to read the signs sooner, right? Like I said, when there's like a pink flag, now you're going to be like, oh, okay, hang on, you know, I'm going to think about this again. And you're not just going to jump for everyone or everything, right? That's what I mean. Like, you have more values now, more morals. You're holding yourself in higher regards. You have more self-love. You come first. Always put yourself first. This is already a message we kind of got here. Yeah, let's do one of these guys. For group number 3, please. Beautiful group number 3. That's what I mean. I feel this, like, the age could be resonating with you with the white hair and everything, but it could just be the experiences, right? Maybe you're just 20 and you had a shit ton of experiences and, you know, you learned so much already, but I can see still the innocence in this cute little hedgehog. You're not hiding that. You're not supposed to hide it. Still be cute, still be fun, still be out there and do your thing and welcome new opportunities, because you're also always taken care of by spirit. And I think deep down you know that, group number 3. And that's also what you're kind of holding on a little bit. This is your, I see umbilical cord. I see your umbilical cord to spirit. Okay. You have a very strong connection to source, group number 3. And sometimes we want to question it, right? Obviously, but this is we live on living as humans here on this planet, but you know deep down how strong your connection is to spirit and how much you are taken care of. You have this umbilical cord that gives you life, that gives you strength, that you can nurture from that, okay? You know the right sources and how to feed yourself. The right stuff, right? Especially if the hermit. You know when to retrieve and heal yourself and do it again. I know this sounds exhausting. That's maybe why we have these like scars on our heart here. But you're never losing your innocence. And this is really what also gives you this power, okay? No matter what life throws at you, right? Like you're so freaking strong and versatile and smart. Even when shit hits the fan, okay? Like, wow, if nobody has said it, I'm proud of you. Spirit is proud of you. Like, teacher. Number 33. Arnica. Arnica. In Germany, I think we have this Arnica ointment or whatever that you can put on like sore joints or bruises and stuff like this. So there's this soothingness coming out here, right? That's what I feel like here. You're always taken care of. You always know what to do. You always know kind of, or you're getting the right insight on how to heal yourself or how to take care of yourself, okay? You're also not scared of new inventions, new ideas, new medicines, trying new things, okay? Because you're also listening to spirit. That's what I mean, your innocence, right? Your umbilical cord. I see this umbilical cord. This is so weird. Kind of gross, but it's so interesting at the same time that you are connected through an umbilical cord to source. They're feeding you, okay? So it must be your intuition as well. I don't know. But what a beautiful picture here also, right? Doing something practically, but here also it feels very spiritually, right? You have a lot of spirit animals also on your side, I feel, with the wolf here. You know when to talk to spirit also. Or to cry out for your tribe, right? Wow, look at blessings on the bottom here. Love it. Number 6. There's a blessing coming to you. With this Ace of Pentacles also. This could be money here, or really because you're such a stand-up person. This is opportunity coming, a blessing coming in. Okay. Is there anything else in this deck here for group number 3? Yes, there is. Okay. Shapeshifting. Yeah, that's just it too. Like, you definitely can switch very quickly too. You're very smart. I really want to say you're just extremely intelligent and smart. It's not just the book smart, it's also the street smart. It's like there's a huge combination of things. And then you can be cute and you can be innocent, but you can also be like a teacher to others. You can also be submissive, but you can be dominant. Like, I feel like you have so many awesome traits, okay, that other people might, take for granted or misuse, I want to say. But you're getting the hang of this, okay? Who to trust also. And look, number 7, I don't know, dark cool. With metamorphosis. I feel like you're also turning into this like beautiful divine being. We have a divine masculine here, and here we see kind of divine feminine as well. Beautiful transformation, metamorphosis. Again, it reminds me of a little bit of the shape-shifting stuff too. Transfiguration, okay. Shape-shifting. Yeah, really nice. Yeah, there's a little bit of bodies in here. That also makes a 7. Yeah, I feel like there's a connection with shape-shifting and the transformation. Like, I feel like you can go back and forth. You can transform yourself into whatever you want. And where's the magician? That's just you. You can do whatever you want. You can be whoever you want. This is also a blessing from spirit, okay, from life to you, that you are kind of like a bit like a chameleon. And this is really, really tough sometimes. I totally get that, okay? It can be really rough. But therefore, they're giving you constantly blessings also because you're also so connected and you're probably also willing to fulfill this role within your life where you are a bit of a chameleon. But therefore, you're also learning a shit ton of stuff in your lifetime, okay? You look at the mask, right? The mask is coming off. This is also something that you will be accepting about yourself. You're not pushing your true self away anymore. Look at this like determination also in this face here, right? And the wolf again. So the wolf or so might actually be one of your power animals, group number 3. I have to say. right? There's always a protector around you. Like you can call upon your power animals, I heard. Let's get you a last card, please, for group number 3. It's almost a bit like Twilight, they just said, because he turned into a wolf, right? One is a vampire, and they don't have to shapeshift because they're always vampires, but this other guy, what was his name, Jacob or whatever, he was the wolf. But he also was a human. So you're crossing over also, you're accepting some sort of layover, a crossover in some sort of way of yourself, your true self. You're connecting with something, right? With the umbilical cord also. Draw from the right sources, yeah. But you're figuring this out, what the right sources are, okay? Most likely not other humans, okay? Okay, these 2 cards want to come out for you. Oh, look on the bottom. Change beckons, the path is shifting. Woof! We have Shapeshifter here. The road leads a new way. Do not be alarmed as change beckons today. Jeez, wow. That's pretty intense. I love this. Yeah, you're being awakened also to your true self, and you're not going to deny it any longer. And I know that I feel that you know that you've always had that within you, that there was something within you, okay? And these 2 cool, also the gate is open. Where was this here? Yeah, this really drew me in here, that the gate is open. The gate's open also for spirit, right? The right stuff for you to come in. You're opening the door. Door's always open. Your third eye is open, I want to say. But also your heart. Yeah, green is a heart chakra. See? Your heart is healed also. You know what to do. You're always receiving also when you're sleeping. They said there's entities, if you're resonating with this. If not, please don't take it. But there's entities or spirit or whatever coming in to bring you Reiki, to bring you healing while you're sleeping. To your physical body, right? Wherever your mind and your emotions go, or your soul goes. But your physical body is also being healed while you're sleeping, they said. Okay, let's see what this says. A note on love. Seek different seasons and enter into the unknown. When love is the focus, foundation, and goal, blessed is the body, mind, and soul. Beautiful. Blessing again. Blessed. Yeah, this is really what it is. When you're meditating, when you're sleeping, they're coming in to fix your physical body and your heart, therefore. And then we have this card here. It really drew me into this little vent here. I'm like, what? This is interesting. It feels like a marriage, you know, when you carry your wife over the Schwelle. Hang on, what is it in English? It's not just a doorstep, is it? Yeah, the threshold? I don't know. You know what I mean? There's something about this coming through here right now. So it could be also about love, right? As soon as you're transforming into your authentic self, there might be a new person here. We have the Knight of Cups in here. But again, right, we're definitely having new boundaries also up, and knowing our worth, seeing pink and red flags easier. Secret sketches, wander and seek the familiar and friendly kind. Draw memories and sketches for others to find. Wow, you're connecting also with your tribe or other people. You might also be able now to call in what's really for you, right? Through this umbilical cord. I think you can ask for whatever you want. You're connected. Group number 3. You will always be healed. You will always be assisted. Okay, you'll be blessed. It's just strengthening the bond, okay, between you and another, or you and spirit with this umbilical cord. There is a strong bond between you and potentially also your twin flame soulmate, however you want to look at this. But I feel for most of you, specifically with spirit, okay, or God, source, whatever, wherever you come from, also your family, starseed family, or you work a lot through the heart chakra, okay? If you want to meditate, your heart chakra is probably this where your umbilical cord more likely is, okay? It doesn't have to be in the belly. For you, I feel it might be the heart chakra here. So thank you so much, group number 3. I hope that helped. You can put this wherever it resonates. Sending you the biggest hugs, and I can't wait to see you next time. Bye-bye.